This is the story of Easter. In John's Gospel in chapter 19, it says, "So Pilate took Jesus and had him whipped. The soldiers, having braided a crown of thorns, set it on his head, threw a purple robe around him, and approached him with, 'Hail, King of the Jews!' Then they greeted him with slaps in the face. Pilate went back out and said to them, 'I present him to you, but I want to know that I do not find him guilty of any crime.' Just then Jesus came out wearing the thorn crown and purple robe. Pilate announced, 'Here he is, the man.' When the chief priests and police saw him, they shouted in a frenzy, 'Crucify, crucify.' Pilate told them, 'You take him, you crucify him. I find nothing wrong with him.'" The crucifixion. They took Jesus away, carrying his cross. Jesus was out to the place called Skull Hill. The name in Hebrew is Golgotha, where they crucified him, and with him 2 others, one on each side, Jesus in the middle. Pilate wrote a sign and had it placed on the cross. It read, "Jesus the Nazarene, the King of the Jews." Many of the Jews read the sign because the place where Jesus was crucified was next to the city. It was written in Hebrew, Latin, and Greek. The Jewish high priests objected. "Don't write it," they said to Pilate, "the King of the Jews. Make it, 'This man said, I am the King of the Jews.'" Pilate said, "What I have written, I've written." When they crucified him, the Roman soldiers took his clothes and divided them up 4 ways, to each soldier a fourth. But his robe was seamless, a single piece of weaving. So they said to each other, "Let's not tear it up. Let's throw dice and see who gets it." This confirmed the scripture that said, "They divided up my clothes among them and threw dice for my coat." The soldiers validated the scriptures. Jesus, seeing that everything had been completed, so that the scripture record might be complete, then said, "I'm thirsty." A jug of sour wine was standing by. Someone put a sponge soaked with the wine on a javelin and lifted it to his mouth. After he took the wine, Jesus said, "It's done, complete," or "It is finished." Bowing his head, he offered up his spirit.